Hello, welcome everyone, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to this video here. Energetically, we have been in what I call Gemini season here for just about a month. In fact, Gemini season is really coming to a close here in the next couple of days. I wanted to share some insights based on the planetary alignments and shed some light on what may be coming up for you during this time, during this season. I want to begin first with acknowledging that Gemini season in general is going to be a very communicatory experience for all people. It is the most outwardly expression of self-expression that there is. And so when we are experiencing this planetary alignment, naturally we will find ourselves coming more out of our shell. We will find ourselves in more frequent communication. It typically is a time where we are more interactive and social, both in person and through all forms of communication and mediums, such as internet, email, text, phone, in person. So you may have noticed and found yourself to be more interactive, more talkative than usual as communication remains heightened. And naturally, with Gemini being an air sign, we're going to be experiencing conversations at all-time highs, collaborations, ideas. Conversations are flowing, ideas are coming in. The mental activity of our minds could be almost what I would consider a little scattered, but excited and very enthusiastic with all of the ideas and the creativity flowing into our awareness. Now, just with the same regard, it is an experience where we can be more prone to being misunderstood, right? Just as fast as the communication on the positive side is coming in, so amazing, so beautiful, so insightful, equally at the same time, we could find ourselves putting our foot in our mouth. We can find ourselves having typos in our emails or sending a text message to the wrong person. That's why they call it Mercury retrograde, because communication is at all-time speeds. It's just something to be kind of aware of, that those mistakes could possibly, occur during the heightened communication. And that's just to be expected. When we're moving so fast, we're moving so quick that we're not pausing to make sure that we're taking in and processing everything, reflecting on it. So these are just a couple of things I thought would be beneficial to share. And so with Gemini being a mutable sign, you will find yourself able to adapt and manage change, not have to be so fixated in your position or in your ideas or your beliefs. You'll find yourself more easygoing, chatty, go with the flow, which is a great thing because it is the time where we are to be indulging in our curiosity. So the universe does support us in that endeavor. The universe absolutely supports us to experience every astrological sign throughout the course of a year. And that's why I do create these videos on the seasons, so that we can all better understand what may be coming up for us energetically, make more sense of it, and work with it, right? Leverage the energies in your favor to move yourself further, right, along on your path. So with Gemini season coming to a close here, we are now going to be entering Cancer season. And I do want to at least preface what we can be expecting as we move along into the season of Cancer. I will create a video at that time to cover it in more depth, but I do want to bring some just initial insight on what you can be looking out for as we move along through the energetics. And with Cancer season, it is guaranteed to be a time where we are more in tune than ever with our internal and emotional side, right? Our emotional aspect that we all possess. How we emotionally experience the world, our feelings, our emotions, our heart chakra system. We are going to be noticing, right, the subtleties, right, that we can pick up as a human being on the emotional plane. And Cancer is a sign that represents a very loving, maternal, and nurturing energy. It is a very giving and compassionate energetic that we will experience regardless of gender, regardless of feminine and masculine positions. And if you think about the loving, compassionate, loyal, nurturing, supportive, and unconditional energy that Cancer represents, we can apply this or be looking out for this as it relates to many areas in our life. If you are in business, or if you are taking on any kind of creative endeavor or creative projects, look out for how you can notice yourself with the projects, right? You're going to experience the loyalty, the commitment from your own self on priorities, right? Areas that you are really invested into, or where you're placing your focus and your attention. You're going to notice and find yourself committing more and almost like nurturing it like a baby almost, which is a beautiful thing, because all things that we want to create into our reality, all things that we want to, manifest in the material earthly realm, it does require that, that level of nurturing and mothering that regardless of gender, we all have, within us. And so this can be applied to your family, your friendships, any love and romance. You will find yourself more loyal, more loving, more compassionate, more nurturing, more forgiving. And so I wanted to at least bring in the preface of Cancer season and kind of what you can expect as we begin to enter that season. Again, I will create a video in the middle of Cancer season to go into more depth, but I wanted to just shed some light, bring some insight on the planetary energetics, where we have been and where we're going. And I hope that this was able to bring you additional insight, right? My goal is to bring you value and knowledge and share it with my heart and my soul. So I really hope that you found this worthwhile and valuable. Thank you, as always, for taking your precious time to watch my videos, to tune into my channel. Much love, much support. Thank you for being with me. Thank you.